Go for it.
Yo, 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 what up, world? How you doing? This your boy, Coffee Man. You know what it is. Arrogance Podcast, episode 6.
I had to look
Uh
up the number myself.
Amazing, right? We made it to 6. We made it to 6. I'm like, wow, this is really going on right now. And of course, I got joining me today, the man, the the daring and justified, the the downright jiggy DJ. What
I
up,
really you
DJ?
said myth, legend. That one sounded a lot better. This one makes me sound either like a crack addict or somebody doesn't get enough of danger.
Woo. Hey, you can never get enough danger, man. Not unless you're Rodney Dangerfield. Okay, that one doesn't fit. It was just a play on words. His name is Dangerfield. Damn it, he need to be dangerous. He ain't Evil Knievel. Evil Knievel's tight, but he sound like a villain.
That was a false name.
It was, but he sounded like a villain. His first name is Evil. 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 Like who how you be named Evil? Ken Evil. Now you evil and you kin to evil. Evil is your family. He's super devious. This light is really like I can see this light screwing up. Anyway, screw the light. Don't worry about the light. Anyway, what's going on? So it's episode 6, and I got a really cool theme for this episode. I think that's how we gonna do it. We gonna run with themes. The theme of themes is thematically taking over my brain somehow. Don't mind my words. That didn't make no sense. I ain't turned none of my freaking ringers off, so I'm probably gonna get a message and y'all gonna be like, why you ain't turn your ring off? Shut up. Anyway, the theme of this thing with the themes, all the themes this week is dreams. Ooh.
Dream?
Dreams, DJ. Dreams. Good dreams, bad dreams, crushed dreams, super duper dreams, super lucid dreams. The dream walking. I think that's a thing about trying to find spirit animals or something. Uh so yeah, we on dreams this week, DJ. You know why? You know why
What?
we doing dreams? Because DJ, I had a dream, DJ. I had a dream the other day. And in this dream, I I'm not gonna go through the entirety of it, but I ran into some peril, and in doing so, I was trying to reach the great and magnificent artist by the name of Nas. Um, it was pretty interesting, and then I met Nas, and I woke up, and it was like stupid. I was mad. I was like, "Where did this
You only told me
go?"
about the part where you got to the elevator, you were going up to meet him. You didn't tell me you're going through some perilous adventure, like you don't know there was dragons and goblins
Well,
along the
no,
way.
no. I told you. So I told you, like, the elevator, like one of the ropes snapped, and the like thing was teetering and tottering, and we had to grab the rope and connect it back to the platform so that we could ascend into this high tower that Nas lives in to meet him in his studio, or what have you. And all the while, his song "Still Dreaming" was playing. And after I woke up, I went and I was like, "Yo, why is this song in my head? Why did I see Nas in this dream? And this dream, this song "Still Dreaming" is very crucial to what we're doing here now. The song is about guys getting out there saying they want to do this or talking about how they're gonna do that, but they don't act on it. But DJ, we acting on it. We here. We 6 episodes in. We ain't dreaming no more. This ain't dreaming. This is doing. We achieving. We went from dreaming to achieving, DJ.
Curious question:
Yeah.
is the tag still on that hat?
Can you see it though?
Yeah.
Shut up. Anyway, tag still on the hat because I'm dreaming of new hats and better days. I don't care. I ain't picking sides. This ain't a Captain America versus whatever his face name is. I don't Iron Man.
That's picking a side right there. Just offended.
That's not picking a side. I can't look. Hold
Whatever
on.
his name is.
Wait. I gotta. Now, I got the captain hat, but I showed this off already. I got the Iron Man diecast. So I ain't picking sides. I'm representing both. That's a diecast complete metal statue thingy with button and you pressing it light up, but I ain't taking it out the box, so it don't matter. So dreams, DJ. You ever had one of those kind of dreams, DJ, that you woke up from and was like, man, what's going on? Why is all this happening?
Oh, yeah. And then you got 2 days ago, I had a dream I was rap battling against a gun.
A gun?
A Glock, a 4.5. I was physically rap battling against it.
Oh, okay. Do tell.
I don't know where to go from this point. I don't know how 8 hours of sleep accumulated to this 8 Mile style on a wooden plank stage with people surrounding us. It was me on one side with like a beanie on, had a jacket, had some jeans, some boots, and on the other side a floating 4.5.
All right.
And it was spitting bars.
Spitting bars. Okay. It wasn't going like bop, 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 bop. Was it spitting like that?
No.
It wasn't bars like that.
Some lyrics earlier today. I wish I would have had a piece of paper beside me. So when I woke up, I could write it down. Because when I woke up, I was like, God damn, I'm glad I didn't go. Because shit, I lost already. I heard it and I was just like, nah, I'm good.
All right. Also, while we on the topic of dreams, let's talk about recently crushed dreams. Unfortunately, now we from the great state of Oklahoma City. Oh, that ain't a state, damn it. Speaking of which, know the difference between a city and a state. There was a video about that recently. I don't know where that one's at. I'd love to post that.
Before you even get started on the subject, maybe we should skip it. Maybe we should take this subject, put it on a plate, and then dump it somewhere else.
I can't do that. DJ. Can't do it, my boys. Oklahoma City Thunder, man, they came in strong. I gotta tell you. Now, let's be real. When we started this postseason here, this playoffs for the 2016 year, I'm sitting here and I was like, well, that boy Steph Curry, he gonna take it all the way. But then you know what happened? A light started shining, and these beautiful, beautiful Thunder boys stepped up their game. I'm like, whoa, they just killed the Spurs. Whoa, they up 3-1 on the Warriors.
All they had to do was win one fucking game. And the sad fact, the second game, the first game the Warriors won, make it 2-3. They had them beat by like 28 points up until the fourth quarter. All you had to do is basically just pass the ball around and make sure they don't get it.
Yeah. So
double team Curry if you have to, but make sure you don't touch the ball because his assist game was rough.
Yeah. So it's heartbreaking, man. I really thought they was going. I started to believe they was going to take it this year. This was going to be their year. Had they beat the Warriors, this would have been their year to take the championship 100%. Because, I mean, hey, let's face it. It's going to be a battle between the Cavs and the Warriors. We know that. LeBron going to come with it. But I don't think LeBron can handle the Thunder. I don't see that one going down.
LeBron can handle the Warriors. I'm going to be sure. Let me correct myself. I think LeBron can handle the Warriors, but it ain't 5 LeBrons versus the Warriors.
That's right. That's where we at on that, though. So we gonna see what happened. And as we all know, the West is where it's at when it comes to basketball. So, yeah, I'm back to riding this Warriors bandwagon for the rest of this thing. But anyway, huh?
I hope that bandwagon burns. And if
Yeah,
it does
well,
burn, I'm gonna be right there with the lighter fluid or the gasoline needed to set that on fire.
we both know that bandwagon ain't going nowhere. That bandwagon here to stay. It's Warriors year. Steph Curry lighting it up. Anyway, so let's check out. Let's you know what? Well, I don't know. Let's not. No, nah, we ain't gonna go on that. All right, so check this out. Speaking of dreams, our good boy Durant. It was reported him saying he's thinking about his free agency, his pending free agency, and he said he's gonna have to talk to some people really close to him, and he gonna sleep on the subject. He gonna dream about it, and see where he goes from here. Hopefully though, for the sake of the good people of Oklahoma City, he decides to stick around. But the man got options, and that's the truth. Can anybody afford to pay him the same? Maybe not, but could he? He can go to a team where he got teammates where he might have a better structure or they got a better coaching staff. You never know, and so he got options. But we'll see what happens out of that. But I don't know. You think we can do it if Durant leaves the Thunder? What are our chances next season?
Shit.
We still got Westbrook. We can say that. At least we still got Westbrook. I mean, he ain't bad. Hey, man. Hey. Yeah, that's probably true too. If they both leave though, it's like done. It's like they shouldn't even left Charlotte. I mean, it was a Charlotte, not Charlotte. Seattle. Charlotte, yeah. Anyway, so let's get to talking about some other ways people been dreaming. Fallout 4 X-Bomb Web mod launch generated 5 times as much traffic as PC release. 5 times, 50 times. That's crazy.
I don't really think that's crazy because PC mods have been since the beginning of Fallout. When Fallout 4 came out, not 3 days later, we got mods. This is just Fallout themselves releasing this mod, which most PC players are like, I had this months ago.
Well, I think it's true, but I don't know. I wouldn't think the interest in it would be as deep as it is for people who play on PC. It's like me personally, I'm interested in it. I didn't even know it was releasing, but I'll probably jump on there sometime today or tomorrow and check some stuff out because I ain't been on Fallout in months. But still,
sorry to interrupt, but did the mod launch for Xbox fall on the same day as PlayStation 4, or did it come out later on?
No, PlayStation 4 is later, and I think it's like unannounced time frame. So it's like, yeah, it's coming. We don't know when. We're not talking about it. Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. This gives the developer some metrics to learn from it ahead. So apparently it'll be sometime in June.
Okay.
That's what it's saying here. So follow PS4 support. So maybe middle of the month, towards the end of the month. We'll see. But yeah, so I'm interested. I mean, I was totally interested from the beginning, not to the point though of like it's something I need to have. I've never really had mods, so I've never really worried about it. And some of them are cool, some of them aren't. Some of them are neat for like just doing unique gameplay stuff, not necessarily for enhancing the primary gaming experience. So, and by primary gaming experience, I mean the intended gaming experience of the developers. So, I mean, it's cool for one of those things like when you like on Grand Theft Auto and you beat Grand Theft Auto, and it's like, well, I ain't got nothing else to do. So I'm gonna just run around and shoot people for hours and steal cars. This here, the addition of mods gives you more you can do than just stealing cars and shooting people, which you can't steal cars in here anyway. But what it does is it takes that experience and enhances it by giving you, I don't know, crazy, weird,
That's where you
superpowers.
Clifton. You're not a mod person though. I am. I am. You know there are flat out mods to just add completely to the story, voice acting and all.
That's true. That's true. But I don't know. I mean, like with
That's
all
what I'm
of
talking
those,
about. You got visual enhancement mods. You have mods to make your weapons look so much better. You have mods where I can have a Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts in the game.
okay.
As my first playthrough or not, if I get the option between having the Buster Sword that Cloud has from Final Fantasy VII on my first go around, that's the option I'm gonna choose every time.
All right. All right. I'm just saying again, I'm just coming from my own experience. So you probably got more reasoning and understanding of that than I do. So we'll take your word as the law on this one. But still I'm saying, it's good out of the way. It's really incredible that it generated that much traffic. I wouldn't even have thought that there were 50 times as many players on Xbox as there would be on PC. Now, maybe that's not what it's saying necessarily. Maybe the people who, play on PC, maybe a bunch of them don't necessarily care about mods either. They just like the higher, graphic, the better graphics and the higher frame rates that they can get from having a totally specced out PC versus playing on a console. Or maybe they just don't care for consoles, period, because they feel they're stupid little boxes that they have to hook up to their TV, and instead of playing on their PC that they've had for however long they've done that. Maybe they just like building PCs and they game on them. There's so many things you could take from that, but the fact that it said 50 times as much traffic as the PC release is really an incredible number. So I don't know. I think it's great. Good for it. Maybe this means more mod support coming to other games possibly in the future. I'm not gonna hold my breath on it, but with the Xbox and the PlayStation now being made off of general PC architecture, there are more opportunities for that. And this right here is a good showing for anybody who may be thinking of adding mod support to their games on consoles. So that's where we at on that. Yeah. Why you not refresh? Refresh. Oh. Don't do that. What you doing? Why are you spinning? Why are you spinning? Okay. Flipboard just freaked out. Is it Flipboard or is it my browser? Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. Not good. No bueno. Can y'all see like all my tabs? That ain't cool.
Slavery?
That's a search. It's related to my homework.
No judging here.
Shut up. It's completely off topic, but I'm writing basically on how slavery affected art in America, and landscaping being a form of art was something that came up during searching, and I was looking further into that, and I typed the stupid search query.
How good the cotton was picked or how well the weeds were chopped was art?
That's not the part of it that's art. The part of it that's art is the landscaping itself. Come on, man.
The plantation fields.
Yes, the plantation. A field that you manicure and shape and shift, and what you put on that land is all landscaping. How that land is adorned and how it is utilized is part of its landscaping. It's form over function, sir. And that's where we get to when
So what you're saying
flipboards don't.
basically, if I made me a beautiful plantation with a nice white house and it formed the shape of, like, let's say Pikachu, but in this forming of shape, it was still nothing but cotton and wheat and sugarcane, but all formed Pikachu though.
It's not about it being in the shape of an animal, man. It's a, it's about the form of it all together. You know what? You wait till I get my paper down and I'll show you. Now that this damn thing reloaded like it was supposed to, let's get back to the real business we was talking about, and Microsoft and holographic devices, right? So not I'm pretty sure a lot of people have already heard about like HoloLens, like Microsoft's HoloLens, this incredible device that allows you to have like augmented reality experiences. Like example would be like demos they've had of like people they looking at a table and then boom, Minecraft pops up out of the table and you can like look at it and turn around it and go and manipulate it and zoom in and zoom out. You can even go to a point where you go into a first person perspective inside of it, get this like huge grasp of things you can do with it. That, or you can even have Minecraft busting through your wall. It's all sorts of possibilities with augmented reality like that. Well, apparently the technology behind it that Microsoft has, they've called Windows Holographic, right? And this technology, they have announced that this technology is going to be somewhat open source. Think how Android is to Sony and Samsung and LG and Asus, all those companies. Microsoft is allowing all these different partners to utilize Windows Holographic to create not only their own devices, but their own experiences. And these devices could range from different materials to different functions of like how you control them, all this kind of stuff. And they're not only working with AR, it also deals with augmented reality, but it also deals with virtual reality as well. So you got things like the Vive, and they're working with them. And this is like opening it up so many possibilities. I mean, when you consider the fact that right now they're projecting the price for HoloLens at $3,000, yeah, that's nuts, right? With that price point, this here, like I said, just like Android, allows that technology to go into the hands of other manufacturers who can create devices that may not be as expensive. They can create more entry-level price ones. Possibly, I mean, if HoloLens itself is at $3,000, I'm not imagining anything less than probably $800 to $1,000, which would be right on par with where the Vive is. But like, just it's so crazy. Like, they're even like allowing, I mean, they are even allowing people to like create not even like full-on devices, but like things, think GPU or CPU, think like NVIDIA Tegra cards, you know, their graphics chips, like stuff like that. They can like create pieces of technology to go inside of other pieces of technology, all based off of a central building theory that they're able to utilize and manipulate whatever way they want to. But it's the way it's built, it will be it should be capable to work with anybody else's piece of technology. Like, this is nuts, dude. Like, this is dreaming big right here. This is like putting the dream of augmented reality in everybody's hands, dude.
Uh-oh.
What? Don't uh-oh me. What you uh-oh?
Well, I see where it says our biggest coming question, and then I don't see anything get us below that line.
Yeah. Um, what is going on? My stuff is not loading properly right now. I don't know.
It sucks, Clifton.
This is not how it goes. Yeah, I really wanted to get to the bottom of this. There was like some question and answer stuff that they had further going into details, but I mean, just think, DJ, you could create something using Windows holographic. You could create, AR rate. I'm just saying, I'm not condoning it in any way. I'm not saying you're an expert on the field. I'm just saying it might be something, you could be curious about.
I wouldn't say curious. It'd be trying to think of the word for it, but basically an outlet for people who feel that they might have to do this or do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a man of people, Clifton.
Are you eating chips?
I'm not eating them. It was just a bag sitting next to me.
Uh-huh.
And it's annoying the crap out of me.
Uh-huh. Okay. What is going on? This is crazy. I don't know. Something's going on with my browser right now. I don't even really have that much open. I got Safari open, Microsoft Word, and Messenger. That's it. Ain't nothing else on here. What is?
Maybe you're not using the king of browsers could be a problem.
What, Explorer? No, I wouldn't use that.
Explorer? I don't even use Explorer. Once again, what did we say? The only time I use Explorer is when I'm looking it up to get Google Chrome onto my computer.
Man, this is depressing right now. Why is this doing this to me? Well, this is going to be the best episode ever. It's an episode you're going to have to dream about the rest of the content. Oh, I'm coming with it. I don't care what happens. I'm coming with it. These things is happening. I'm dreaming of VR headsets, AR headsets. I'm dreaming of having a show where it actually goes together properly and stuff don't fall apart that ain't even in my control. I don't even know, man. All right.
Can you shut down your browser and try to reopen it?
I guess I will. If I do that, it's gonna probably close. It's gonna knock me out of the show.
Well, don't you have two separate windows like mine?
Yeah, I can try. Let's see what happens when file, new window. Anyway, so DJ, have you gotten into interpreting dreams?
Into what?
Interpreting dreams.
Actually, while I was in the psychology class, I was in it for a while. Oh crap. My bad. You there? Hold on. Saying that your mic is off.
Okay, yeah, hello?
Yep.
Yeah, I muted myself somehow. Man, this is the best. Woo! This show going from a dream to a nightmare. 0 to 100. Let's go. All right, I'm back. I think I got it working. We got one tab open, so well, technically two. But anyway, all right, so throw this back on the screen for you good folks so y'all can read some of these Q&A questions, which delve deeper into this Windows holographic situation. It's really outstanding. Beautiful technology. So anyway, so Meyerson, the I guess who was speaking for Microsoft at the time, says this. I guess I can read through all this. It's not too much. Meyerson says the partners we work with, we want to write a platform which enables them to pursue their vision for a device. Windows Holographic will give them a framework that ensures that all the devices that run Windows Holographic will work well together, and all the experiences for Windows Holographic can run on their device. What we aim to do with Windows Holographic is provide a platform where their device vision can come to life, where they can conceive what type of input should be there, what type of screen should be there, what type of output should be there. And so hopefully then they have the ability to conceive a differentiated device and build their brand and sell the device with gross margin. The Verge asks, will they have a lot of freedom to build within that framework on top of holographic? Meyerson's response, that's our goal. By working with each of these partners, we're learning about all the different visions that they have. And then what we're working on is the right framework to extract those. Whether they want to use a controller or a 6 degrees of freedom controller, I don't even know what that is, but that sounds very scary. Like 6 degrees of freedom. Is that like the I don't know. I was gonna make a comparison and I completely lost it. Or just use their hands. The platform will support these different things, and then the different device makers will have different visions of how their devices work. Parker, who is Parker? I don't know. I kind of look at the partner opportunity here all the way from component level to finished goods level. You've got a lot of people in. Okay, maybe he's another speaker for Microsoft. You got a lot of people in the audience today. They're maybe got some very unique glass technology or ruggedized capabilities. And so I think what we'll see is partners start to take their unique capabilities, and I'm assuming that's and how they could bring that either together with other partners to create a unique device, or maybe they're a ODM or the contract manufacturer level, and uh, and would build a reference design or a platform ideally that multiple OEMs could brand together with other devices or specific content. The kind of thing Microsoft does is you look at our history of how we've enabled this. Firstly, we bring a fairly big brand and marketing platform. The second thing, if you think about the holographic platform, it wait, what? The second thing, okay, I read that. The second thing, if you think about the holographic platform, is we bring a store. So the ability for partners to build hardware and then have success to a lot of access to a lot of content that obviously will sit in the one store across Windows 10. Now they can start to monetize their device very easily with their unique capability rather than have a go off and build a store and a billing engine. Different parts of the ecosystem have got opportunities to build a unique capability into the device or actually into a component within a device. Then, in terms of taking it to market, and then content with a single store and development platform, we have all the tools that will help them. It's usually those things that we find can build a great platform and ecosystem success. So, um, I like I said, I compared it earlier to Android, but I guess even a more reasonable and relative comparison actually would be Windows itself, right?
Mhm.
Windows was a platform that was accessible to any manufacturer of any device, of any computer, PC that they wanted anywhere. You go to the store today and buy a computer outright, guarantee you it comes with Windows on it. So basically, they want this technology to be in as many hands as possible with multiple different devices. And again, that's just similar to how they've run Windows. So, I mean, there's the scary part about that is it going to work good? Is it going to work right? Are the ideas for the devices to be compatible, but that doesn't necessarily mean they will. Like,
But think about it. If you're allowing other people to do this, they can find out those kinks and those bugs to make it if they want it, if they want it enough.
right? So it's an exciting prospect. I mean, to think that we're moving into a time where virtual reality is becoming solidified. Um, I personally don't own a VR device. I'm not sure I will anytime soon, as that's a substantial investment that one would have to make. Unless I were to go of course, the PlayStation VR route, which is $400. But um, even still, that's just the base. Like that's the lowest you can, spend right now to get in VR. And if I'm going to do VR, I'm going to do it right. So I don't think PlayStation VR is the way to do it. Um, it's a much more underpowered device compared to what the Oculus is and to what the Vive is. And I'm pretty sure most Android devices that you can put inside of cardboard or the freaking Samsung VR thing probably have a greater resolution and response to movement and things than the PlayStation VR might. Considering that they're, I don't know, $1,000 devices 9 times out of 10, you just get them for a subsidized price. So, if you could build anything with this, what would you do with this?
I don't know, man. The possibilities are like limitless. Because I would think it'd be good for like science reasons if you could pull some stuff like Iron Man.
Oh, you mean how he's got like all the Minority Report thing going on, where he's like typing in the air and moving screens around and putting stuff together,
Where you can walk around and visually just see it.
like it would be so cool, like when this technology gets to the point, like I think this thing is messing up again. It is. I don't even know what I'm gonna do about this right now. I might need to reset my entire computer. But anyway, we'll go on. I got all this in my head. I know what we're doing anyway. So anyway, but we ain't gonna stare at a blank screen either. But anyway, like imagine when we get to the point where like you walking through your house, right? And you like say you open the door, and like as soon as you open the door, you're like greeted with like a screen like right in front of your face. And I mean, you don't even like need like glasses. I mean, this is like all done in your house. You know what I mean? Like, or maybe you do have glasses. Maybe they're just like really small frames, but they react to like whatever the house senses, and it doesn't like have all the built-in technology necessarily in it.
It's not
But
even that. They're doing technology where you put lenses in your eye and it records everything. You can play it back.
I know of a story where that happened, where there was a guy who apparently uh one of his eyes didn't work or something. And so yeah. What is that? Oh, what? All right. Anyway, so, but yeah, I mean, of course you can have that, but that technology is not nearly where it needs to be either. But still, like you come in the house and you got all your technology, your holograms everywhere, and like you walk in, it's like, hey, you want to control the temperature in the house is this. Would you like to change it? And this, that, or the other. And like, as soon as you walk in the door and you greeted with this kind of information, and you could, maybe even set it
like
to like
a part of me that loves technology and future stuff wants that, and the part of me that wants to just go black off the web and pull Edward Snowden, just like I don't trust the government.
right. Hey, if the government tap into my house and control my temperature, we gonna have a problem. I'm gonna call somebody and be like, hey, y'all messing up my sleep with all this hot air. I can't dream right. Y'all need to change this right now. It's a little too hot in here. Let's take it down to a comfortable dream temperature of about 65, 70, somewhere in there. But no, like being able to control your entire house with augmented reality, that's the future. That's the Star Trek future that we've been looking for since the late 80s or the mid 80s or whenever Star Trek came out. I don't know. I'm too young for that.
That Jetson life, that Back to the Future.
They didn't really have too many holograms in the Jetsons though. Most of their holograms were like communications, but then they even had like video chat. Like, how outdated is like video chat at that point? Like, that's old technology to them. That's ancient to them. It's something we got now. We doing it right now, DJ. We in the future. This the Jetsons.
Yeah, I know it's because my grandpa first used, like Skype or something. It blew his mind.
Yeah, I'm sure. Especially a lot of our that older generation, that grandparent generation right now, man. That's out of the world to them. I remember when my grandfather first got his first cell phone. It was just a basic cell phone. They didn't even have video chat really that much. And he just operating his what did he have? It was an HTC phone. God, I don't remember which one it was. It's one of the first HTC Android phones that came out. Which is funny. I say that they created the first Android phone anyway, so to say that would be like, hey, since the beginning of Android phones. No, but I don't know. It was an AT&T exclusive phone. I can't remember. Somebody probably knows what I'm talking about. But anyway, moving along, more dream stuff. Yeah, I remember this stuff, so we good. Miramax and Netflix. Well, Netflix has basically renewed or refreshed their contract with Miramax, which means a bunch of all their content is still going to be available for Netflix, as well as some very interesting news I didn't know about. They have something coming up. They're going to run some partnership with Disney here pretty soon, which is going to give them access to all of Disney stuff, both animated and live action, including stuff that's coming out this year. I remember the article listing off, of course, the Civil War, the new X-Men that came out, even Rogue One coming out later this year. So
X-Men Fox?
Huh?
Ain't X-Men Fox? Is Fox owned by Disney?
No.
You said they talking about the new X-Men. I was like, how do I get that from acquiring Disney?
But Disney owns Marvel. It's still their content. No. Fox had Fox, that wasn't Fox, that was Sony.
Sony has Spider-Man.
Yeah. Fox owns
Fantastic Four.
Okay.
X-Men.
Deadpool. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It listed them in there, so hey. But yeah, like I said, so you got something for everybody. It's got the animated movies coming out. It listed Zootopia, which I have yet to see, so I will be happy to watch that when it comes to Netflix. Rogue One. I'm not a big Star Wars guy, but if you're a Star Wars fan, there's something for you.
Yeah, I'll be honest, it probably won't be for me. Like the only bounty hunter I do care about in Star Wars is Boba Fett and Jango Fett. And the only reason I watch Star Wars is because I see people throwing things with their mind and the lightsabers. Now, if Rogue One's all you're dealing with was pilots and basically bounty hunters, I could care less, honestly.
Well, yeah, there was something else I read too about them reshooting a couple of scenes for Rogue One to make it have a bit of a lighter tone than what it already had, which honestly I'm kind of disappointed about. Like I said, even though I'm not really that interested in it, I think if the movie had been more risky to take that darker tone, it would have made for probably a better movie. I'm assuming what's going to happen now is it's going to look as if something went on wrong with this movie's production in the end, due to the fact that they're reshooting to try to. I don't know. How do you change the tone without changing the movie? I mean, like seriously, like tone in a movie is not just like how the scene is shot. It's about the writing. It's about everything all together, all the elements of the film production process.
Maybe they're where they say things different, like when they say, "Oh, kill him," and this thing like, "Oh, you should stun him." I don't know. Hey, I'm just saying they make tweak here and there, and ever so little words could change the meaning of a whole group of words.
Yeah, I'm sure, but like I said, I'm more interested in if they would have went darker with it. I've been happy. I'd have been like, you know what, maybe I will get into this. Maybe I am a little bit interested. So it's a bit disappointing to see them take that different approach to it. For me personally, as a fan of movies that are not scared to, take the challenge and push the boundaries. Of course, me being a big Game of Thrones fan, you got to push boundaries. Which are we gonna touch on Game of Thrones this week? We gonna do that?
I don't know, man. Not really much even happened in this Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was very like it was not nearly as impactful as, of course, last Sunday's episode.
Probably they was like they've experienced too much death, and Hordo just kind of just crumbled us.
Oh man, I don't know what I was watching. I was watching something and somebody was screaming Hodor. They was just like too soon. I was like, kinda. Like, man, that was just rough, dude. Don't you can't throw that around. And then what made it worse was like, when like the episode was showing the recap, it was like that was the last thing they showed. It made sense because they were leading up to, what was going on directly after that. But it was like, man, y'all really gonna show that again? Y'all gonna show it again? Really? But they did, because they baller like that. They don't care. They know you gonna see it. You gonna see Hodor in your dreams. You gonna be like, Hodor, hold the door. But don't hold the door open to your dreams, because you don't want to know what can creep in there.
Really?
Hey, that's a door you don't want to leave open. You don't want to leave the door to your mind open. That's dangerous. You never know who or what will walk in. That's real. But no, in other more interesting Netflix news, I believe it's pronounced Genji Cohen, the creator and writer of Weeds, also the creator of probably more notably to some people, Orange is the New Black. Netflix has requested another show from this creator. Now, she's got a pretty decent track record. What are you seriously though? It's like up in your nose right now?
No, actually, like Well, I was holding it back, like making like a pig symbol, like how pig noses just held back like that. They can't see that technically. While you're talking, they can't see me.
Wow. Anyway, this dude here. I can't even focus right now. Yeah, so she created Weed. She also created Orange is the New Black, which is one of the big hit Netflix series, and they want her to they're I guess requesting, I guess it's already written. They just want her to give them the go ahead to shoot and produce it. A series about 1980s female wrestlers. Yeah, my look on my face exactly. It's like, what? Oh, okay.
I don't try to meet her. I'm trying to find a reason why I should care. Soul searching.
I don't know if it was.
I didn't care about 80 male wrestlers. So it's not just a sexist thing going on there.
I mean, maybe if it was 1980s, mud wrestlers, you'd probably care more.
See, that was being sexist.
Hey, I was just making suggestions. I didn't say it was, necessarily a thing. I'm just, you can dream what you want to, DJ. Dream about mud wrestling.
Mm-mm.
No, not a mud wrestling fan. I never understood that myself. It's like, yeah, let's go get muddy and wrestle to entertain people who actually care absolutely nothing about me as a person. But I can dream. So the last thing I wanted to talk about, and I really hate that this is not cooperating because this is dope. Okay, so there is a company, organization, something like that called the Hip Hop Research Lab. They have created a product. Look this up. It's in the Flipboard. If you could screen it and put it in the Flipboard, that would help. They have created a system of, I can't necessarily say archiving, but they're creating a product to basically analyze it says visually analyze and God, I wish I know how to put this. They're trying to, it's a collaborative effort between from what it says on the website, technologists and writers to analyze hip hop lyrically and build. It's like the concept is so crazy. It's almost, I can't even. Oh God, I'm failing right now. Okay, so think of this, right? Think of there is a science experiment to uncover the depths of what makes gold, right? What makes the gold shiny? What makes the gold such a precious material? Why is it so rare? Why doesn't it form here? Why doesn't it form there? That sort of thing. It's a collaborative effort between fans and listeners of hip hop music to analyze this music for not only its lyrical content but its cultural impact, and together build a database that can be visual, that can be verbal, for people to go in and read and understand the power basically behind hip hop music. If you go to it's called Actual Fact is the process they've put together. I don't know if there's a website for it. I mean, there is.
Net.
Yeah. There you go. If you go through there, it's like a ton of content. Well, it's not really a ton of content. The problem with the website is I don't know exactly. There's like no links to anything really. It's you scroll through these different sections of text that sort of explain, I guess, different aspects of the process or the how the collaborations work or what have you. And then at the end, there's a form for you to fill out if you want to be a contributor to this project. It's basically like a hip hop museum, but based off of analytics and discussion. The point that they tried to make was when you talk about science, right? When you talk about scientific discovery, not everything not all the results from a scientific experiment can necessarily be presented as fact. It's basically one, you get one outcome. That's one outcome. That's and that outcome, huh?
Your variables. What you say doing science experiments, I guess what you're talking about is basically that one thing doesn't, if you do science experiment twice, doesn't necessarily mean you get the same result from it.
It's sort of something like that. So basically the variables in this case would be the individuals and their opinions, right? So you take those individuals and so I come in and I write something about this initially. You come in and you do a video about it, and then they compile it all together. And I don't know exactly how it all works. I have yet to see this, but basically it catalogs all this information. And so the reason it's called actual fact basically is because it's not just based off of one of these quote unquote scientific experiments. It's based off of all the different opinions coming in and creating that collective understanding for the end reader to follow, or the end user to follow. But it's dope, and I think it's really dope. Like, considering how many times you can have a debate about who's the best rapper here, or who was the best rapper in 1987, or who had the biggest impact on Southern hip hop, or which artist sold, this many records to this amount of people in this amount of time. Like, you compile all this stuff together, and it's not really about sales or anything like that. Like I said, it really delves lyrically. And if you see the web map that they have on there, there's so many people named on there. I had yet to find Eminem, I was like, tell me Eminem's on here, but they got Jay-Z. They even list ASAP Rocky on this thing, and I don't know if that picture necessarily, that diagram itself, has anything to do with this website, or if it was just something somebody threw together as a way of kind of visually giving their own visual interpretation of things going on. But I mean, like, this is said to be like a definitive catalog of what hip hop is and how it works. And right now we are currently podcasting with the dog. So, Pup, tell me, who is your favorite hip hop artist of all time? Snoop?
Sorry,
dog. Okay.
One of my brother's friends came through the house. I had to let him in.
Oh no, it's cool. We was just talking to the dog on the porch about how he likes Snoop Dogg. The dog out there. He said Snoop Dogg was his favorite hip hop artist.
So stupid.
What? Lil Bow Wow, maybe? Nate Dogg? No. Okay. No. Anyway, so it's basically going to be like the definitive hip hop library, archive, museum. Based. Yeah. So I'm interested. I might see if I can be a contributor. I'm sure you could add something to it that would be of value. So man, it's the idea of putting all this together, um, so that people can see what hip hop is really about. The culture, the arts of hip hop is really about, not just um, getting out there and making some track about uh, how many rubber bands you got on a stack in your pocket and how you
So
dream
this is
about.
basically just something that delves deeper than just deciphering lyrics.
Sort of, yeah. That's what it sounds like. It's the language on the article is like so wordy. It's kind of hard to exactly figure out exactly what they're trying to say. They talk about visualization and all kinds of other stuff. Damn it. Will this pull up for me? Pull up. Pull up. Do a pull up. Do a pull up. Do a sit up. Crunch. Herpy. Burpee. There's no exercise called a herpy, is it?
I think so. There's one called a burpee, I believe.
Yeah, it was burpee. My bad. Don't do herpes. Do burpees. I don't want herpes on my computer. I can't believe this is tripping like this. Yeah, I gotta look into this, see what's going on. Okay, let's see if I can get any of this to show up. But yeah, this company, Rap Research Lab, it's not Hip Hop Research Lab, based in Brooklyn. He got to the website, but okay, there it goes. All right. All right. This sucks. We like spent like 15 minutes talking about it, and then I finally get to show up. All right. So why would I want to? I don't want to share that. Why would I want to share you? That would be dumb. Just be you looking at yourself. Oh, I want to see that. So actual fact, darn it, is an exhibition of data visualization and critical writing produced with data extracted from hip hop lyrics or rap lyrics. Using the hip hop word count and working collaboratively, creatives, technologists, and cultural critics will create projects that pair data visualization with critical scholarship investigating investigating the relationships between hip hop data and society. Through a critical engagement with the production and interpretation of hip hop data, actual facts allows users and listeners to set the aesthetic, ethical, and intellectual bar of data visualization projects using content from hip hop culture. And you can see, okay, so yeah, this picture is from their website. You can see it got, over here you got J. Cole. I don't know, is that pronounced Das Racist? That's racist? I don't know. Havoc, Mob Deep, Common, Nas. I don't know who half of these guys are. They got Diddy over here. I'm not sure if he's related to these guys. I wouldn't consider him. Ja Rule, Big Crit, King Gordy. I don't know who this guy is. Ugly Duckling. I don't know. Cannabis. Gorilla Zoe is on this list. Kanye. Oh, I didn't know this. It says Jay-Z and Kanye. It lists them as one. That's crazy. And then wait, over here it got Diddy, and then over here it got P. Diddy. I don't know who that is. Was Sheik Louch? Tongue. I don't know. So there's many different names. You don't even see the whole thing. Insane Clown Posse down at the bottom. 8Ball and MJG, 50 Cent. So it's really delving into a lot of hip hop's background. I don't know who Pablo Picasso is, or if that's talking about the artist Pablo Picasso. I don't know how he's the center of any of this. Tribe Called Quest. Just so many. ASAP Rocky there, Rakim, Tech Nine. Just anyway, okay. So Data needs memory. While the last decade can be characterized by collecting and publishing information, this decade has been focused on engaging with, editing, and understanding the current torrent of available information. But in order to tell a story, data needs to be anchored with first-hand experience. The beauty of the projects produced for Actual Fact lies in their complexity and the ability to produce new narratives within and about hip hop culture. Projects will include works on paper, video, data sculpture, and creative research in the form of writing, interaction, sound art, movement, and applications. Does a culture own its own data? Even when technological development advances its workers into exciting spaces of creative inquiry, the opportunity to challenge traditional modes of hierarchy is often missed. As a result, the same approaches are used, reinforcing old modes of discrimination in new spaces. In the age of big data, normative narratives around hip hop reproduce stereotypes. This part right here, I think is the one I thought was really cool though. One thing I love about hip hop is that you have to know how to listen to it. Can't remember if it's this one or the next one. No research method is without flaws. Okay, yeah. Yet research creates the illusion that it is fact. Actual fact multiplies the status of fact by including multiple voices and points of view. That's what I was trying to kind of get at earlier. Both interactive and accessible, Actual Fact affords its users the experience of knowledge producer and knowledge interpreter, moving marginalized groups to the center where they can serve as a knowledge expert. So this right here is kind of saying, is where it's saying, okay, yeah, this is built for you to input is what makes this thing run. Input from not just one person with one view, but everybody. So it's like me saying, you know, I can sit here and tell you definitively that right now, Kendrick Lamar is the best rapper that's ever existed. But in my own personal life in musical interpretation, I can still be like, yeah, he's the best rapper ever, but my favorite rapper is so-and-so, right? Because just because I feel someone is standing on top of the game doesn't necessarily mean that I feel that person is the best, you know, or that I feel more attached to that person's music, I should say. So this right here kind of gives people that medium to indulge in different opinions to build more oh god, what's the word I'm looking for? More comprehensive thought about hip hop and the culture of hip hop and how it affects the world. Anyway, visualizing hip hop lyrics as cultural indicator. Actual Facts responds to a global change. Actual Facts responds to global changes in science, technology, society, history, and culture by transforming information into end products that viewers can relate to and interact with. As a result, Actual Fact addresses the cultural implications of society's current focus on big data, the cautions against obscuring narratives of hip hop through the objective use of data. Visualizing hip hop's data allows us to listen to hip hop in a new way. This new way of listening produces new ways of understanding hip hop culture, and in turn, new ways of understanding ourselves. This one, I found this to be like the ugliest picture in the world. But this is just kind of the about. Actual Fact is a product of the Rap Research Lab, founded by creative director Tahir Hemphill. The goal of Rap Research Lab is to build community around hip hop knowledge production with the aim of publishing the Rap Research Lab community's research. Using a project-based curriculum that visualizes hip hop as a cultural indicator. The Rap Research Lab also teaches design, cultural analysis, media criticism, data mining, and data visualization. Students learn how to use a number of tools, including the hip hop word count, a searchable database built from the lyrics of over 100,000 hip hop songs from 1979 to present day. The database generates textual and quantified reports on search words, phrases, and ideas. If you are interested in joining the community, drop us a line in the form below. And that's just more of a about the Rap Research Lab, who is basically the creators of this product and stuff. And you see, you can go here and you put your name, affiliation, email, bio. Who are you? Are you a writer, technologist, both, neither? You're just a supporter. Work samples, and I guess this is the kind of "Are you a human?" test right here. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that has nothing to do with you filling out this form. What is 2 + 19? I don't dream of math. So yeah, what do you think about this?
Well, even though it sounds extremely complicated, I think the idea is well versed per se, where you're just delving more into the lyrics, what makes an artist per se.
Right. I think one of the really cool things about it is the fact that it uses so many different mediums to tell all these stories. So it's not just written, or it's not just video, or it's not just, this one thing. It's everything from, like they said, data mining, freaking data sculpting. And it's going to be an interesting thing to see how it develops. And they even said applications. I don't know if they meant like actual applications or how it's applied, but yeah, this sounds incredibly interesting. And I don't know if this is going to be like a product that, some website where they list all this, because there's nothing really here now. And I guess this was really just announced, but I'm really interested to see what comes out of this. It will breed a whole new level of music theory, indeed, especially generated around the hip hop community. And maybe, just maybe, we can see a future with better music that we consider to be hip hop versus some of this filler crap that's out there in the masses now. Yeah, me personally, I'm dreaming of a day when hip hop gets back to its roots or some form of that. I think where we're at right now in hip hop is a position where it's trying to find itself. And again, wait. It's trying to find it. Okay. Hip hop right now is kind of like in that rebellious teenage phase, right? It's trying to find itself. It wants to explore and do what it wants to do, blah, 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 blah. But then it's going to come to a point at some point here in the near future, hopefully, where it's like it takes all that it knows from growing up, which is, its younger years, which would be the original hip hop era to the late 90s, and then kind of incorporates the foundation that gave with the riskiness and the unorthodox approach to the art of the early 2000s to now, and it brings all that together and forms a incredibly diverse art form that's neither the old school nor what we have now, but is something in between that is actually good. You feel the same way?
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, that's where we at. And I see it. Like I said, I'm dreaming of a day when white skin rappers and black skin rappers can rap together, and one doesn't sound like he's some dummy who never picked up a textbook in his life. And we can drink from the same water fountains, and we can rap in the same booths.
Yeah, he's going home.
Hey man, come on now. You gotta give me. I have a dream, DJ. A dream. Anyway, I think this is what we're gonna call it a day. But before we go, I'd like to remind you all that we love you. Thank you for watching. What the hell? Just you really gonna interrupt my outro like that? You interrupt the outro? You're gonna have nightmares. You're gonna have nightmares. And you know what? When you sleep, Freddy gonna come find you. That's gonna be a dream you ain't gonna wake up from, son. What the? Anyway, thank you for tuning in. This is episode 6 of the Arrogance Podcast. And
HXC Clifton.
Hey, I ain't done. I was getting there. I was getting there. Shameless plug to the great and mighty HXCgaming.com. Our huge Summer Madness tournament is coming up this Saturday. That's only 3 days away. It's going to be big. We got Street Fighter, Tekken Tag, Mortal Kombat XL, you name it. Oh my gosh. We're going to have all these games. Smash Brothers. It's going to be insane. If you are interested, definitely follow our website, hxcgaming.com. Check out pandaxgaming.com. They will be doing our live streaming for the event. So I think their Twitch is twitch.tv/pandaxgaming, maybe. That's Panda X Gaming. Panda. Panda. Okay. I love that song. That's my song. So anyway, check that out. We will be going live this weekend. It'll be going so wonderfully. Anything else? Also, yeah, just check us out. Follow us on social media, facebook.com/HXCgaming, at HXCgaming on Instagram and Twitter. I don't even know what else to say. 6 episodes, man. 6 episodes. If you flip the 6 upside down, it would be a 9, and then I could say we was floating on cloud 9, which would be
Stop.
I'm just trying to bring it back around to the dreams, DJ. Don't stop my dream. Don't kill my dream. Anyway, you got anything to say, mister?
No, you killed that. You killed that outro.
Killed it in a good way? Or kill like assassinated, like the Kennedy assassination, or like kill like the Holocaust? Killed like hold the door. Hold the door. Hold the door.
Too soon.
All right. Anyway, like I said, thank you all. Join us here every Wednesday, roughly around 4:30, sometimes later. Don't worry about it. It's called CPT. But anyway, you know how it is. You know what we do. Stay lovely. We love you. Peace out.
Be ashamed of yourself.
Line